The multi-legged Lieutenant General OLADIPO DIYA at 70 birthday activities began with a lecture themed Deconstructing Donaldson Dipo DIYA at 70. This was delivered by Debo Adesina, MD, Editor-in-Chief, The Sun Newspapers, and President, Nigerian Guild of Editors. The event, which took place in ODOGBOLU, chaired by former Minister Senator Jubril Martin Square, was attended by friends of the celebrant from different parts of the political divides of the country. In the lecture, Debo Adesina took a detailed and comprehensive appraisal of the celebrant's handling of all the appointments he held, which culminated in his elevation to the nation's number 2 position. Debo Adesina thanked God for General OLADIPO DIYA's life with his miraculous escape from death at the last minute. The eminent scholar and prolific writer Debo Adesina, in conclusion, advised General OLADIPO DIYA to endeavor to be more involved in the affairs of the Southwest and indeed ODOGBOLU as one of the leaders of our country whose views are highly respected and will always make the difference.
The fact that Lieutenant General Donaldson OLADIPO DIYA is alive and kicking at 70 is a testament to the grace and mercy of God. Unknown to us, General DIYA was going through his own private hell. All we saw were the trappings of the office of the number 2 man until the bombs began to go up. Twice, General DIYA was to have been bombed up. So, our son DIYA had been going through so much horrors in Abacha's government without our knowing it. Yet we vilified him so badly, calling him all sorts of names. Or why couldn't he just have walked away? Didn't Colonel Abubakar Dangiwa Umaru do the same thing? Well, easier said than done. When you are on a tiger's back, it might be better to sit pretty there if you don't want to end up in the tiger's belly. That was what General DIYA did, but unfortunately, he almost still ended in the tiger's belly.
Many more people extol the virtues of Lieutenant General OLADIPO DIYA, the quintessential statesman, gentleman officer, lawyer, and thriving entrepreneur, and a rich employer of labor, in their separate testimonies on him. These included Chief Ebenezer Babatokwe, who served as a minister with General DIYA under General Abacha's regime, and Senator Anthony Adefuye, a very close associate of Lieutenant General OLADIPO DIYA. In his own remarks, the celebrant thanked everybody who attended the event for the honor done him.
I will only continue to express my heartfelt gratitude and appreciation to all Nigerians who stood firmly by me and by the truth throughout all the period of campaign. I joined the army at the age of 18. Immediately I left ODOGBOLU Grammar School. We took our school certificate like a Bino Thompson wrote in his article in December 1962. I was commissioned second lieutenant after 3.5 years training at Nigerian Defense Academy. From there, I rose up from second lieutenant to lieutenant, lieutenant to captain, captain to major, major to lieutenant colonel, lieutenant colonel to colonel, colonel to brigadier, brigadier to major general, major general to lieutenant general.
Later, Senator Anthony Adefuye declared open the ultra-modern DIYA Memorial Hall, which General OLADIPO DIYA had built to mark his 70th birthday anniversary, to the Methodist Church, ODOGBOLU, where a special Thanksgiving service was held later to celebrate General OLADIPO DIYA at 70.
In the name of the Father, Amen. And of the Son, Amen. And of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
A reception was held at the newly dedicated DIYA Memorial Hall, ODOGBOLU, where guests were entertained after. The grand finale of the 70th birthday anniversary celebration of Lieutenant General OLADIPO DIYA retired began with the Holy Communion service at the Cathedral Church of St. Paul, Diocese of Ijebu Southwest in ODOGBOLU, in Ogun State of Nigeria on Saturday, 3rd of May 2014. The service, which had in attendance two former heads of state, General Yakubu Gowon and Chief Ernest Shoneko, Governor Ibikunle Amosu of Ogun State, former Governor Benga Daniel of Ogun State, had in attendance as well Oba Okwade-Shijuade II, leading a very powerful assemblage of traditional rulers from the southwest region. There were also colleagues of the celebrant in the military, like retired Major General Chris Ali, and dignitaries from different sectors of life. The service featured congregational hymn singing and choir ministration to give thanks to God for His gracious mercies in the life of the celebrant, retired Lieutenant General OLADIPO DIYA. In his sermon, the Right Reverend Dr. B.F.R. Ogunbanwo, the Bishop of Ijebu Southwest Diocese, congratulated the celebrant and wished him many more years in good health and alert mind. He stated emphatically that God has not yet finished with the miracle He has begun in the life of General DIYA, because there's still a higher calling for him in the scheme of things in Nigeria. He advised others to learn a great lesson in the life of General OLADIPO DIYA.
The love of God is accessible. It is not difficult to obtain the love of God. The love of God is not reserved for the elites alone. It's not reserved for the power brokers alone. The love of God is not even reserved for the financial jugglers alone. God loves you. He cares for you. From an humble background to the height of the number 2 man is God, not man. It's only God.
There were more goodwill messages and testimonies about Lieutenant General OLADIPO DIYA's life.
You are from Ogun State, you are special to us. You are one of those that laid the foundation that we are all building on today. So thank you for those things that you did while you were serving with us in Ogun State. Even at the national level, we still must thank you for all that you did. And we pray that as we are celebrating your 70th today, we will celebrate 80th, your 90th birthday. I pray that you will live to be 100. That is our prayers for you.
Looking back on the past 70 years, it is clearly evident that you have lived a truly fulfilling life, remaining steadfastly committed to the highest ideals of diligence, self-service, courage, and abiding faith in the peace, unity, and progress of our dear nation.
In his own remarks, retired Lieutenant General OLADIPO DIYA also thanked God for considering him worthy of seeing his 70th birthday alive and kicking, given the challenges he had to surmount all the way. He thanked President Goodluck Jonathan and all those who had kept faith with him for their show of love and abiding steadfastness all these years. The service ended with a special Thanksgiving session and prayers for General OLADIPO DIYA and family members.
He
The final activity for Lieutenant General OLADIPO DIYA's 70th birthday anniversary celebration took place at his residence in ODOGBOLU. In attendance were more dignitaries like General Abdulsalami Abubakar, former head of state, and others. The main highlights of the General DIYA's birthday reception program were the cutting of the birthday cake, done symbolically with the General's sword. There was also the launch of a book written on the Celebrant to mark his 70th birthday anniversary. The cutting of the birthday cake, which had Lieutenant General OLADIPO DIYA, his wives and family members in attendance, was supervised by General Yakubu Gowon.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
The book on General DIYA, titled Destiny Anchored on Faith, elicited a lot of testimonies and comments from colleagues, friends, family members, and well-wishers of the General. Some of them launched the book with generous donations.
This book is essentially an outcome of audacious effort of a first-class military officer, or repentant nationalist, uncompromising intellectual, who was unknowingly caught within the intrigues and conspiratorial web of self-centered political contractors, but who, possibly at the cost of his life, determinedly elected to combat the pervasive, insidious, and humanizing political machinations that characterized the later years of General Abacha regime.
The main preoccupation of the author in chapter 1 is to explore the role of the military in state formation. And the central argument in the chapter is that no political authority can exist without the assistance of machinery for making authoritatively binding decisions.
King Sunny Ade, king of world beat, titillated the birthday boy, his wives, children, colleagues, family members, and well-wishers from all parts of the world with the irresistible, scintillating, and pulsating music. Congratulations, the People's General.
Thank you.